Recreation and leisure. Recreation means process of giving new life to something, of restoring something. This is an activity done for enjoyment when one is not working. While leisure is defined as the productive, creative, or contemplative use of free time. It is never work-oriented and do not involve tasks such as housework or sleeping. The difference of these two is that leisure is the free time you have, while recreation is what you do for fun during that free time.
Recreational activities. Recreational activities include all kinds of sports, both team and individual, such as baseball, softball, hiking, and jogging, rock climbing, and etc., which are active forms of recreation. Passive recreational activities include reading, fishing, playing, and listening to music.
Varied views of recreation and leisure. As explained before, recreation is divided into two categories, namely active and passive, and it involves a wide range of activities. Kaya dahil dito, iba't iba rin ang pagtingin ng tao sa recreation and leisure. First, an outlet for the young people or a means of achieving family togetherness or pursuing interesting hobbies, sports, or social activities. For some, recreation means the network of public agencies na nagpo-provide ng iba't ibang mga parks, playgrounds, swimming pools, sports fields, and community centers na makikita all around the towns, park districts, or mga city. Kaya maaaring tignan ito bilang activities na nagsasama-sama ng mga pamilya or ng mga taong may pagkakaparehong interest. Second, mental and physical rehabilitation. Para naman sa iba, yung recreation pwede daw makita sa mga senior centers or sheltered workshops for mentally challenged individuals, and pwede din para sa mga treatment centers sa physical rehabilitation. Third, natural surroundings. For environmentalists, maaaring mas concerned sila sa impact ng outdoor forms of creations sa ating mga natural surroundings, kagaya na lamang ng mga forests, mountains, rivers, and lakes, na may ituturing na national heritage ng ating bansa. Recreation and leisure represent a rewarding form of human experience and constitute an important aspect of economic development and government responsibility. Sa kasalukuyan, yung value ng recreation and leisure ay universally accepted. Kaya bilang resulta, yung government natin in both developed and developing countries ay tinanggap yung responsibilidad ng pagproprovide ng leisure opportunities sa pamamagitan ng paggawa ng mga network para sa mga recreation and park system. Lahat ng ito ay matuturing na recreation and leisure. Recreation and leisure represent a rewarding form of human experience and constitute an important aspect of economic development and government responsibility. At the present, the value of recreation and leisure is universally accepted. Kaya bilang resulta, the government, both sa developed and developing countries, ay tinanggap yung responsibilidad ng pagproprovide and pag-assist ng leisure opportunities sa pamamagitan ng paggawa ng extensive recreation and park system.
My topic is all about recreational participation. Recreational participation is defined as an individual's activities during his or her leisure time. So it means every individual person pa-participate nila yung sarili nila during his or her leisure time or free day nila sa mga activities na gusto nilang gawin, like indoor activities or outdoor activities. So bukod sa activities, may benefit din sa kanila yun, yung pag-relax ng body and mind nila. According to Haley, there are two types of recreational participation, formal or informal. Informal recreational participation includes those activities which take place in a groups on an ad hoc basis as well as those that take place as stable, prearranged times. They are relatively permanent but are not governed by institution. For example, youth groups, music groups, cooking clubs, and friends who meet on weekend afternoon to play a sports in a local park. So, ibig sabihin ng informal recreational participation, ito yung mga activities na pre-arranged time and permanent but are not governed by institution. Like for example, yung friends who meet on weekends afternoon to play sports in a local park. Ginagawa nyo to tuwing weekend, like tuloy-tuloy siya, tuloy-tuloy lang. And itong cooking clubs, like pupunta ka ng cooking clubs twice a week or thrice a week. Ganun siya. Informal recreational participation includes any affiliation with registered associations, clubs, and groups with an ongoing scheduled program of activities. Like for example is choral societies, sports leagues, and exercise class. So, ibig sabihin ng formal recreational participation, ito yung scheduled program of activities. Na kung gusto mong sumama or mag-participate sa activities na yun, kailangan mong pa mag-registered sa association, clubs, and groups para makasali ka. Parang WRP din siya eh. Kailangan po pang mag-schedule ng program of activities. Once na naka-registered ka na, pwede mo na puntahan yung activity na yun.
Motivation for recreational participation. First of all, what is motivation? Motivation is the word derived from the word motive, which means needs, desires, wants, or drives within the individuals. Second, what do you mean by recreation? Recreation defines as the process of giving new life to something or restoring something. Recreational motivation defined as one of the various forms of active leisure or ways of fighting the harmful effects of modern civilization include active spending of time. So here are the motivations for recreational participation. Many participants take part in recreation as a form of relaxation and release from the pressures of work and other tensions. Another recreational motivation is the need to express creativity, expose hidden talent, or pursue excellence in various forms of personal expression. For some participants, active recreation offers a channel for releasing hostility and aggression. Many individuals take part in recreational activities which involve community service, provide leaders in fraternal or religious organization, and promote health and physical fitness. Deeply involved in various forms of elite culture such as music, drama, dance, literature. There are three main factors which encourage the young groups to participate in recreational activities. First, competence or mastery factors, which includes to challenge physical skills and abilities, or improving various sports skills. Second is the intellectual factors, which includes the curiosity to explore and do challenging and exciting activities, the urge to learn new things around them, explore and discover something new about them, to gain new knowledge. The last factor is the social factor, includes to build friendship with new people, to be socially competent and skillful, to share thoughts, ideas, and skills to others, to interact with other people. There are some barriers for recreational activities. First, barriers for youth to participate in recreation because of their gender barriers, cultural barriers, socioeconomic barriers, organizational barriers, and communication barriers. Second is barriers for girls and young women because of lack of female role models, dislike of competitive programs, limited choices, and awareness of opportunities. Lastly is the general barriers because of the process and structures, economics, societal attitude, family perception, attitudes and knowledge, programming and infrastructure, transportation.
Factors promoting the growth of recreation. First is the increase in discretionary time. When we say discretionary, it is something that is available to someone by choice. Therefore, an increase in discretionary time, people are able to do things on their own. They have more choices or opportunities which allows them to enjoy and have fun. Examples of this are the benefits from social security and pension plans that enables people to have full leisure time after retirement. Second is the influence of technology. As for today's generation, we obviously are addicted to technology and we cannot deny that. Technology has changed and developed many things in this world, even in the form of recreation, for example. Examples are home-based recreation, where an individual can use the internet whenever he or she wants to be entertained. And another recreation is through outdoor activities, which requires complex and expensive devices in order to function or to be used. And an example of this outdoor recreation is skydiving. Skydiving is one of the famous activities in Dubai because it allows you to see the wonderful view of its place. And because of this, people are eager to visit and try this because not everyone has the opportunity to experience skydiving in their own country. Third is the public interest in health and fitness. Through offerings and influences by many different people are encouraged to join physical fitness programs in order for them to look and feel better of themselves. Example of this is the Zumba fitness program. This program enables people to enjoy while working out, and you can even meet new friends who will encourage you to live a healthy life. Fourth, commodification of leisure. From the root word itself, commodity. It is anything that can be sold or bought. So, commodification of leisure basically means that we pay for the products and services we utilize. And an example of this is when a particular place offers extra fees for the customers in order to use their service. Fifth is the therapeutic recreation service. Recreational programs for persons with physical, mental, and social disabilities are great ways to make everyone feel that we are all capable of doing something regardless of whatever weaknesses we possess. Through therapeutic recreation, it allows people to relax as it offers programs that can help them feel good, as this type of recreation is a form of treatment. An example of this was the Special Olympics, a sports program which was organized for children and adults with mental retardation. Sixth is the new leisure roles for women. Before, women are seen and treated as weak people. But nowadays, there has been an equal role for women when it comes to recreational opportunities. Women are admired for having excellent skills in sports which are similar to men. And because of this, a new image of feminine strength, determination, and self-confidence is created. Through these recreational opportunities, anyone is allowed to enjoy whatever a person wants to do without being judged and looked down by others.
Government recreation agencies. These are the federal, state, provincial agencies, and local departments that provide recreation and leisure as service as primary functions. So examples is Bureau of Land Management, the Department of the Interior, and many more. Sila yung mga agencies na connected sa government and mga provincial agencies na nagpaprovide ng recreation and leisure service as a primary function. Second, voluntary non-profit organization. These are the governmental non-profit agencies with sectarian and non-sectarian which serve the public at large with multi-service programs that often include a substantial element of recreational activities. So sila, examples is yung mga Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. So, diba, when we were young, we were practiced to be a good and ready Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. So, ito yung mga wala silang profit but still they help yung community and your organization. So, and connected pa din sila sa government but hindi sila sila sa hudan. So, they do it for just to help the community and the people. So, third is private membership organizations. They provide recreational and social activities for their own members and in some cases assist community recreation needs. So, ito mga private membership organization, ang mga example is yung mga golf clubs, tennis, yacht, athletic and country clubs. So, sila, pwede natin sabihin na most of them are for those who are wealthy family or yung mga mayayaman. Kasi for you to be able to be a member of country clubs or yacht, syempre you have to be in level dun sa lifestyle ng mga magiging ka-members mo. So, it requires membership. So, you have to pay, you have to have a card yata yun para masabing member ka. So, you have to register. So, the fourth one is the commercial recreation enterprises. So, these are the privately owned business which operate to make a profit. So, ang examples is yung mga ski centers, bowling alleys, nightclubs, movie houses, theaters, and many more. So, ito naman, it's for everyone. Kasi, hindi naman siya mahal, hindi naman siya for the wealthy people. Anyone actually can afford this. Parang, ito yung mga recreation services na for all. So, ang kailangan mo lang is magbayad to avail the service. And yung bayad mo is yun yung magiging profit for the service na in-avail mo.
Number 5, Employee Recreation Programs. Employee wellness programs are programs undertaken by an employer in order to improve employee health and also help individual employees to overcome particular health-related problems. Example of these is on-site fitness centers, paramedical services, and yoga classes. Number 6, Armed Forces Recreation. Provide rest and relaxation in the form of lodging and outdoor recreation for military service members, military retirees, and other authorized patrons. Each of the major branches of the armed forces operates an extensive network of recreation facilities and programs. Example of these is in Dragon Hill Lodge in Seoul, South Korea, and in Shades of Green Resort in Orlando, Florida. Number 7, Campus Recreation. The purpose of campus recreation is to provide a wide variety of recreational experiences and opportunities for students, faculty, and staff. The benefits associated with participation in campus recreation activities are endless in range from stress management to social engagement. Example of campus recreation is recreational sports, fitness and aquatics, outdoor opportunities, and student program opportunities. The last number is number 8. Therapeutic Recreation Services utilizes recreation and other activity-based interventions to address the assessed needs of individuals with illnesses and or disabling conditions as a means to psychological and physical health, recovery, and well-being. Example of this is community reintegration, aquatic therapy, adaptive sports, pet therapy, leisure education, and activities program.
Sports as popular recreation. So,
it requires the participation of the spectator. Yung spectator, tayo yon. Kasi yung spectator, doon nila pinapakita yung personal interest nila, yung emotional involvement nila. An example nito is yung mga fans. Yung mga fans ng, for example, sa ASEAN, yung mga bansa na dumadayo sa ibang bansa para manood ng game. So doon, sila spectator. So pinapakita nila na yung support nila doon sa bansa nila, and pinapakita din nila na interesado sila doon sa pinapanood nila. And also yung emotions nila is excited sila, masaya sila, and etc. Tourism, a major recreation service component. So, sinasabi dito na yung tourism daw, may malaki siyang ambag sa recreational involvement. Example nito ay theme parks, water parks, sports tourism, and fun centers. One example of water parks is sa United Arab Emirates, yung Aqua Venture Water Park. In Germany, yung Tropical Islands, and marami pang iba. Theme parks. Yung theme parks, meron lang siyang one dominant theme. For example, pwedeng geographical, historical, or cultural. And one example of theme parks is yung Magic Kingdom sa Florida. Yung daw yung sinasabi na one of the famous theme parks in the world. Fun centers, ito yung mga entertainment sa mga bata or sa mga family. So, one example nito here in the Philippines is Kidzania, Jump Yard, Sky Ranch, and etc.
The needs for professional leadership. A leader should set his goal for the team so that they know their direction will go or what they want to achieve. Leaders should also encourage their people to. Not everyone is a fast learner, so when your people make mistakes, don't push them down, but to encourage them to improve. Evaluate their own progress. Leaders should monitor their work if there was a progress happening, and by doing that, they will notice where to focus more on what they are lacking. Learn something new. Knowledge is a power. Leaders should be more advanced more than his people. Leaders should also be aware on what is happening to the surroundings. Leaders should also learn from their mistakes. There will be always ups and downs, and leaders should take it as a lesson so that in the future, they will not make.
Emerging professional identity. As employment in recreation agencies grew over the past several decades, recreation gained public recognition as a flourishing career field. With this professional identity, it helps a lot of people when it comes to employment. It gives them opportunity to work especially in recreation and leisure field. Millions of men and women became employed in various specialized sectors of recreation and leisure services. Many hold professional level jobs as recreation leaders, supervisors, planners, managers, and resource specialists.
Challenges facing the recreation and leisure services field in the 21st century. Number 1. Serve diverse society. It means that we should choose wisely the activities that we pick for our customers if it is suited for them. For example, if your customers are teenagers, then you should pick an activity that is suited for them, like hiking and many more. Number 2. Emphasize social purposes of recreation in working with at-risk youth, serving persons with disabilities, and promoting community development. The discussion should be efficient and effective when it is discussed. They should see the purpose of the recreation and leisure and serving persons with disabilities to promote community development. Number 3. Achieve fuller public understanding of the value of recreation and parks and of the leisure services profession. They should fully understand the meaning and value of recreation and parks and of the leisure service profession.
Number 4. Upgrade recreation and park programs and facilities, particularly in inner cities and minority populations. For example, the Arroceros Forest Park, or Manila's last love. It is located in the city of Manila, and it is an urban forest. Well, only few people know this park, and it is also not well developed. In 2018, this forest might lose, as the local government plans to transform this green respite into commercial space. But in 2020, Mayor Isko Moreno signed the Arroceros Forest Park Ordinance, designating the Arroceros Forest Park as a permanent forest park instead. And to maintain this, we should upgrade the recreation and also the facilities of the park, and to plant some trees to bring back its beauty, and to visit it by the local and international people, and so that they may also feel that it is relaxing. Number 5. Adopt a benefits-based management approach, researching, proving, and publicizing positive outcomes of recreation. In order to be successful in the 21st century, parks and recreation agencies must change some ways of operating. It also requires research that will prove the positive outcomes. By adopting a benefits-based management, it helps agencies change or manage their approach from managing activities and facilities to provide experiences that create benefits for individuals. Number 6. Promote recreation's identity as health-related field. By promoting recreation's identity as a health-related helps a lot of people. Many people are now concerned in improving their health and vitality, and it is also continuing our society and public interest in exercise and physical fitness programs. It is apparent that recreation and leisure and its use are an important issue in both achieving and maintaining good health. Taking part in recreational activities, especially outdoors, can greatly improve physical health. Number 7. Develop partnerships with environmental organizations to protect and restore wildlands and waterways. By developing partnership with the environmental organization to protect it, and by developing it, it also has a benefits not only to us but also to the environment. These are the environmental organizations that might help developing partnership. First, World Wildlife Fund. It is a worldwide environmental organization focusing on the protection of the Earth's natural resources. This includes our forests and oceans, among others. They are committed to preserving the biodiversity on Earth and sustain life. Second, Save Philippine Seas. It is an environmental organization focusing on the coastal and marine resources of the Philippines. They conduct workshops and execute awareness campaigns which aim to educate and encourage people to participate in conservation activities and projects. Third, Earth Island Institute Philippines concentrates on the conservation of wetlands in the country. They have been building awareness about the conservation and restoration of the oceans and seas throughout the Philippines.
8. Employ marketing approach to achieve fiscal sufficiency and gain public respect and support. This involves building a strong band to achieve that fiscal sufficiency. 9. Expand and improve family-centered program and facilities. Examples are family activities, family seminars, couple sharing, and many more. 10. Promote higher values and ethical practices in youth sports competition. These practices are like moral compass by which we live our lives and make decisions, doing the right thing to do. This improves morale and reduces risks. 11. Strive for fuller mainstreaming of persons with disabilities in community recreation programs. This is for them to get every possible opportunity to access the best recreation available for them.
Plan for long-term role of recreation and leisure in potentially job-scarce economy. Recreation and leisure is a direct impact of tourism in our economy, and through this, more job opportunities can be brought to a community. Recreation professionals must think paano nila maima-maximize yung recreation and leisure service field na ito for job-scarce economies. 13. Develop higher levels of professionalism through accreditation, certification, continuing education, or program standards. Gaya na lamang nung nasa elementary and high school tayo, di ba may mga observers na bumibisita sa atin and binibigyan ng accreditation yung school natin as a sign na we meet the standard of quality education. Ganon din yung nangyayari sa recreation and leisure service field. Para mapatunayan ng isang certain establishment na may quality and professionalism doon, dapat meron silang mga certification and accreditation na may papakita sa kanilang mga tourists. Lastly, unify separate branches of recreation and leisure fields, public, non-profit, commercial, therapeutic, in programs and projects. Recreation professionals should come up with activities that lets the customer experience more than what he or she had wanted. Sa pamamagitan nito, hindi lang sila makaka-attract ng madaming tourists, but they may also retain yung mga nakapag-try and experience na nung mga ginawa nilang activities.